Should I buy a house right now? The housing market crash has made buying a home in many areas very difficult. This has left people with the question of whether they should buy now or wait. This blog article takes a close look at the pros and cons of this question and debate between buying now versus waiting to see if there is a better opportunity. What's happening in the housing market? It can be tough to know when the best time to buy a house is, but there are a few things you can do to help make an informed decision. Here are 4 tips to consider when buying a home in 2017. 1. Know your budget. Before you even start looking at houses, make sure you have a good idea of what you're willing and able to spend. Calculate your total monthly housing costs, mortgage, property taxes, insurance, etc., and add 10 to 15% extra just to be safe. This will give you an idea of how much money you could realistically afford to put down on a house. 2. Talk to your family and friends. If you don't already have some friends or family members who live in the area you're interested in, reach out and ask if they know of any houses for sale that fit your budget and meet your needs. You might be surprised at how helpful your network can be. 3. Get pre-approved for a mortgage. If you've decided on a neighborhood and have an idea of what price range you might be interested in, it's time to get pre-approved for a mortgage. Even if you don't plan on actually buying a home right away, pre-approval can help you decide how much house you could afford based on your income and the interest rate that is offered to you. 4. Figure out your down payment. The amount of money needed for financing a home purchase depends largely on what type of loan you need. A 30-year fixed-rate loan would require more of a down payment than a 20-year fixed-rate loan because it has higher interest rates and requires an additional payment every month over the life of the loan. The 3 types of real estate buying. It's been a long time since the housing market peaked and started to decline. In fact, the market has been in a steady downtrend for over 5 years now. Some people are starting to worry that the market might never rebound, and they may be better off waiting until the market rebounds before buying a house. However, there are a few reasons why you might want to buy a house right now. First of all, prices are low compared to where they were in previous years. Second, interest rates are still very low, which means that you can get a good deal on a house if you wait. And finally, the market is starting to pick up again in some areas. So if you're patient and wait for the market to rebound, you may be able to buy a house at a lower price than you would have been able to if you had bought it right when the market was peaking. Pros and cons of home purchasing. There are pros and cons to buying a house right now, so it's important to weigh the benefits and drawbacks before making a decision. Here are some of the key factors to consider. The market is currently hot, so there are plenty of houses for sale. However, this may not be true in the future, so it's important to put in a request to see any houses you're interested in even if they're not currently on the market. If you're looking for a starter home or an investment property, buying now may be a good option. The prices of homes have been going up steadily for the past few years, so buying now may give you a better return on your investment than later on. If you're not ready to buy yet, don't feel like you have to. There's no need to rush into anything just because the market is hot. The market can fluctuate quickly, so it's important to weigh all of your options carefully before making a decision. When to buy a house? There's no one answer to this question. Everyone's situation is different. However, here are some general tips to help you decide when it's the right time to buy a house. First, think about your needs and wants. Do you want to live in a single-family home or an apartment? Are you prepared to maintain a home on your own? Or do you want someone else to take care of the property while you're away? Second, consider your income and budget. Are you able to afford a monthly mortgage payment and repairs? Do you have enough money saved up for a down payment? You also need to factor in any potential future expenses like home improvements or a new roof. Third, factor in your lifestyle changes. If you're planning on having children or moving frequently, buying a house can be more expensive than renting over time. Conversely, if you aren't planning on having children or moving for several years, renting may be a better option. Finally, speak to your friends and family members who are currently homeowners. Ask them what their experiences were like and what advice they would give. They'll be able to give you an understanding of the market's current state and the steps you'll need to take if you're planning on buying a house. Thanks for watching. See you on the next episode.